Kevin D, ex-customer. Scope of work's going to be stone install, topsoil seeding. Starting over here. So he wants 3 1/4 inch river jack, 3 1/4 inch river jack. So over on this side, there is already existing stone in here. I would say try to clean up this area a little bit. Like come through, rake the stone, try to get it somewhat level. If you notice it's kind of high still, I would pile some, kind of throw some over in this area to get rid of it, because it's okay to leave a lot of the stone here and put the fabric on top of it. However, we want to have a little bit of room that we can go with the stone and it's not overflowing higher than where the driveway is. So yeah, so kind of rake it out, clean it up a little bit, try to bust the growth. There's growth like in the crack here, and I know the fabric's going to be tough because you probably can only get the fabric to right about here. Get it as close to as possible, but I would dig this down and out so that there's no lingering growth. I don't want to get the fabric down and get the stones in, and then in a month we see it starting to creep through the crack here. So do your best to kind of dig that out and bust it up, and ultimately just get a straight edge shovel in there and just dig that out. Spray the area super heavy when you're done after it's leveled. New fabric down in this whole area, pin it down real good, and then throw in your stone, pre-emergent Teflon as well prior to the stone. This area, same deal, just kind of bust it up. I would dig it out maybe a little bit. You don't got to dig it out too crazy. Kind of rake it over, turn it over. Definitely got some weedy stuff kind of growing along the edge. We just want to be mindful of that and try to really kill that out. So I would definitely go with a straight edge shovel and dig out all around there, just basically to try to kill out any growth and the roots that are growing close to the edge. Tia did mention that there's an old plant that probably wasn't dug out. I think Kev got the one. Looks like there's one kind of growing here. So definitely dig this out to get the roots out so it doesn't come it'll bust right through fabric if it's strong enough. So we want to make sure to dig that out and remove it entirely. And then got some old mulch in here. I would try to rake that away and get that off the house. So really like all of the edges, you really want to pull and clear so that none of that's visible, and then you can fill it in with stone. You got room to fill in the edges with stone. If the center's a little higher, it's less noticeable, but and I would just kind of rake over there, try to get it level. Like over here is definitely higher, there's a bit of a dip, so kind of turn the soil over, get it close to level, get your fabric down, and then the landscape stone in there. And then this whole area is going to be topsoil and seeding. So a couple notes with it. All the big stones, obviously, we're gonna have to take out and put somewhere. I don't know what, maybe at the curb, and post it, drop it there and have them post it on Marketplace, come pick it up for free or something. But you got some heavy stones here. There's one like in the dirt right here. A couple of ones more over there, so some big ones. Wherever they want to put it, place it over there. Maybe they'll hide it up there for now, I don't know. But nonetheless, we want to, kind of rake out some of this. I definitely would like to get out like probably an inch everywhere, or half an inch or an inch, to give us room to bring in some nice clean stuff. We want to get all this junky crap out of here, or at least like a thin layer of it, and any old mulch, any lingering growth, and then when we do that also, any like remaining kind of like vines, we want to kind of bust up the best we can. I would even say come in with that tiller, really try to turn over the soil, bust out any roots. It's going to give it the best chance for some nice grass to grow later. So kind of prep all the soil, clean it up. Again, get your straight edge in here, dig out all this growth, run along the edges and the corners here, and then do your best. Doesn't got to be perfect. Try to get it like level, so then when you bring in the topsoil, kind of like rake it out. You want to use the landscape rake maybe to make it nice and smooth. I mean, the whole thing's going to be slanting down. Like this area is much elevated, but we want to try to level out a little bit if we can. Along the fences, we're not going to dig out a lot of that dirt, so don't be digging that down because we don't want a big gap underneath the fences, but definitely hit it with a rake to get all the leaves and debris out of the area. Kind of prep it. All fabric you see, get it out of here. Rip any fabric up and out. Again, till this whole area. This area, probably want to try to pull out some dirt. It's a big kind of like mound in this area, and you'll see it's a dramatic drop off. So really try to dig out some of this, probably even like rake it into this area to kind of flatten this slope a little bit. It's obviously more visible in person than the video, but Yeah, just kind of rake it all over. Ideally, you want to get like 2 inches of fresh topsoil in here to get that, have that seed some nice stuff to grow to. But I mean, seed will grow in this. There's not a ton of mulch in here. There's already dirt and such. So the important part would be tilling up the soil, kind of prepping it, and then raking our seed. Go kind of heavy with the seed. Starter for hay. Go real heavy with the hay so it doesn't blow away in a week. While we're at it, probably want to seed this kind of area here as well, topsoil and such. Yeah, and then that's it.